lose track because, you know, I could wear a boot right now when it's 100 degrees in summer in Philly. I mean, I just could. I love boots. They're my favorite category come fall, winter, and they're my favorite footwear year round. So it's pretty remarkable that I'm bringing you one of my favorite BareTraps boots, and BareTraps is awesome, and I'm going to tell you about that in a second, for $32. $32. I have such a strong opinion on what color you should get, but again, that's unfair because really you should get what you want. These are on clearance. They're 60% off, and we've sold 75,000 pairs. They're normally 81 bucks. Once you factor in tax and shipping, we're probably closer to 100. They're $32. They're called the Tommy boot. The reason why I love BareTraps boots so much is all of the ones I've seen, I don't know if this is true across their entire line, but all the ones I've ever sold and seen, they're always faux leather, which I love because actually I've spent a lot of money on real leather boots. And when I live in the Northeast and it snows and there's salt and there's slush and there's water, you know, unless I'm gonna keep a bottle of white vinegar or apple cider vinegar under my sink and always clean my boots, it's just not practical to actually be wearing real leather boots a lot of times in winter weather. So the cool thing about BareTraps is they do leathers that look exactly like leather, but they're completely maintenance free. I mean, you could wear them through anything and they'd look brand new. Their heels, they always do so that they look like wood, but again, they're not, they're faux. So they do such a beautiful riding boot, tall boot, that's what these are. And your colors are great. And I'm gonna start to get partial now because this is an example of, for 32 bucks, this is how I see it. You should be getting a color here that you wouldn't normally buy in a more expensive boot. So if you have a million pairs of black boots, don't waste your time here. I think you should 1000% go here because this is a color that we call taupe. It gives gray and it's such a great neutral this time of year when you don't want to do another black boot or that's too dark, and you don't want to do brown because you're not really wearing browns. I'm all about gray boots. They're just a fantastic category in your footwear wardrobe to have. Secondarily, I would say, if you already have black, the box checked, and I'm not even really a brown girl, but there is that moment, at least in my life and wardrobe, where a British tan saddle color boot is just priceless. In fact, I am wearing a teal dress tonight that I have a similar color boot that I wear with this color teal. So, you know, for me, I don't always want to wear a black boot. And for me, a lot of times black is too heavy for the look. This is a tall boot or a riding boot, but that color of saddle, which is actually called tan, looks like the casual chicness of kind of like that cowboy boot flavor, because on a day she's got this adorable Lisa Rinna dress, she's got the denim shirt tied over her waist. That is an example of wear now and even transition into fall. And then lastly, when it comes to brown, if you normally swim in the black land and so you have enough black boots and you need something different, this is the deep chocolate brown called dark brown. And it is one of the most beautiful browns because it's not too milky and it's not too warm, but it's also not too dark so that it almost looks like it could be a body double for black. You can ask about wides if you want, but I'm pretty sure that those are going to be more limited if we even have them at all. Black, in fact, is last call and only available in medium. These are $32. I mean, I could paint you a whole picture of things that cost more than $32 that are tinier, less, smaller, or more throwaway than these boots. The price is unbelievable. The easy pay is 16 bucks. And in addition to choosing medium or wides, you know, just remember here, these are a man-made boot story. You're not ginger with these, you're not careful with these. Wear them into the salt, slushy yuck, wear them through the mud, fall, rainy, gross, cold. It doesn't matter. Nothing can hurt these, which is delightful. Because frankly, you know, the bummer is spending a fortune on boots you love, but you have to be so careful with. And BareTraps is just amazing at what they do with man-made leathers and boots that just are great. There's a belted detailing on these and goring on the back, down the back of it. It's just, they are so awesome. And I just want to encourage you, the way Ade is wearing these, please wear boots like this now and wear them like this with a bare leg and a cute knit dress. That's such a big look, and it's such an easy way to transition into fall. We have a Ask PM Style question. Cynthia on Facebook wants to know if I have a hobby. Oh, do I? My hobby is traveling, Cynthia. I love traveling so much. I'm gonna start, I've got a travel blog that I'm gonna be starting soon. I love, love, love travel. So needless to say, that is where my heart lands every single time. Back to the boots, let me just say that once they're gone, they're not coming back. So if I selfishly and personally were picking a pair for myself, I would 1000% either go here in the taupe or here in the tan. Because personally, I don't wear dark brown boots, and well, I shouldn't say that. I pretty much don't wear dark brown boots, but I have the one pair that I need for that moment. I may need it. And the black, I mean, just like everything else I wear in my clothing too, I already have enough black. I have too much black. People are begging me to stop wearing black, so I do not need another pair of black boots, but that's just me. So I would live here. But $32, live anywhere you want. It's basically like I'm giving these to you. I'm basically giving you these boots. 6,000 of these ordered today, and they're called Tommy. So, you know, even if you're married, you can have another guy in your life. Just saying, you know, a great boot.